What up, YouTube? It's Daniel, or you can call me DJ if you like, and today we're going to talk about a potential alternative for YouTube content creators, and it's a video sharing platform called DTube. So today we're going to talk about what DTube is, how it works, what are the pros and cons, so that you can make an informed decision for yourselves as to whether or not this is something you want to try for yourself, and so that you know what to expect from its use and what the implications are. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so for starters, right now, a lot of creators on the YouTube platform are just fed up with Google's crap. They keep changing the rules and they're screwing everybody over. Even the biggest creators are saying that they're done with Google. They're looking for alternatives. You know, and for those of you aware, Google recently implemented new rules and guidelines regarding its YouTube partner program for creators in order to monetize your channel. And you now have to have 4,000 hours of watch time within the past year and at least 1,000 subscribers in order to be accepted into the partner program itself. And so, yeah, we got burned by this too, because, you know, here we have the watch time. We have the 4,000 hours, no problem. We have close to 500 videos. People watch our videos 24/7. We do not have 1,000 subs. That being said, before I jump into the video, if you like this video, please do consider liking and subscribing. We have to get an additional 500 subs by February the 20th. Otherwise, we're going to lose our monetization. And so, you know what? A lot of us that have been burned, I get it. I totally get it. It's a lot of work to create content on YouTube. I know I work 75 to 90 hours a week to manage a whole bunch of media across the web, not just this channel on YouTube. And, you know, it costs money to produce content on the YouTube platform. It's not free, right? And so here's the thing. I just spent $1,200 on a brand new laptop to replace the $1,400 gaming laptop that I had previously that fried on me. It costs money to produce content here. So let's talk about DTube, what it is, and why it might very well be a viable solution for creators. Okay, so to get started, DTube is a crypto decentralized video sharing platform built on the Steem blockchain and the IPFS peer-to-peer network. Man, I know this sounds really confusing, and trust me, it is. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrencies, now's the time to learn. So here's the thing. It is an extension of the Steemit decentralized social media platform, and you must have an account on Steemit to access DTube. You cannot register directly with the DTube video sharing platform. You must have an account on Steemit. Now, I'm going to there's some implications involved with that, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. So Steemit rewards users with the Steem-based cryptocurrency based on the contributions that you make to their platform. This could include engaging with the platform, with others and their content, and producing content on the platform itself. The Steemit and DTube platforms produce their digital currencies through the use of a blockchain software network. Okay, now people are probably wondering, well, where does the value of this digital Steem currency come from, right? Where does the value come from? Well, it's very simple. It comes from actual work being done. In this case of Steemit and DTube, Steemit is a social media platform in its own right, like DTube is, and even though they're integrated, they're really two separate platforms. And so the value from this digital currency comes from the work in the form of content being created and what value the platform's users put into that content, you know, which then translates to value in Steem currency. And so the work being done adds value to the currency itself. The real value, though, comes in how people perceive cryptocurrencies like Steem to have value. For instance, fiat currencies like the US dollar or the euro only have value because the wider public perceives it to have such value, right? Well, it's the same thing with cryptocurrencies like Steem, which are valued in much the same way. People perceive these cryptocurrencies to have real value. It's definitely true that people buy and sell goods with cryptocurrencies. Just look at Bitcoin, right? And so the current value of the actual Steem digital currency, which is, I believe, one Steem coin is $4.10 as of today, as of January the 22nd, 2018. Yesterday it was $5.15. So you can see the cryptocurrency markets are quite volatile. They do swing up and down. So let's go ahead and talk about what this video sharing platform is. Well, it works a lot like the YouTube platform. You can upload videos, and here's what's really cool about it. You upload videos to the DTube platform, and it automatically creates an article on the Steemit platform, the social media platform, where you have a blog, and it automatically creates a blog post with the video. So it's basically promoted and advertised on the Steemit platform. People can also access your videos by searching the videos and from the main page and the category section of DTube itself. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's a social media platform in its own right. People can comment, they can like, and they can subscribe to your channel. Yes, you do have a channel on DTube that you can make use of. Now, there's some cons to this too. It's not all gravy, okay? And we'll get into those in just a second here. Okay, so here's some of the cons, okay? The platform is kind of broken in many ways. For one, it uses these really funny URLs that don't play nice with most major social platforms like Facebook, Google Plus, and others. All right. Video encoding is also an issue. Sometimes you'll go to upload a video and the encoding will fail, or it'll encode it doesn't encode it properly. You end up with a corrupted video, and then you have people clicking on a video that's not going to play. It's a huge pain to deal with these problems. Okay, now here's the big catch. Okay, registration right now, because a lot of creators on YouTube are fed up with the platform. A lot of people from YouTube are jumping onto DTube, and registration is an extremely slow process. You go into queue to have your registration request reviewed. Registering for an account does not give you an account. It has to be approved internally. And so there's kind of a waiting period. It can take days. In some cases, I have seen comments out in social media and on forums across the web where people are saying that they registered and they've never received a response. They were never approved. Another thing to note, you can only have one DTube account. That's it. One DTube account tied to whatever ISP, whatever your IP address is that you register from. You won't be able to register for a second account from that IP address. The only way you can do it is to pay for a second account. I don't know exactly how that works yet. I haven't actually seen the information for that, so we may get into that into another video. Now the pros. There's some really good pros to this. For one, you earn money based on your contributions to the Steemit and DTube platforms. Okay, so there's real money involved here. Another thing to note, there's no ads. Yep, there's no ads anywhere on the platform. You don't have to deal with that. And people are really earning money. In fact, some people are earning in the six-figure range, and a handful of early adopters have actually gotten super rich off of the Steem currency and the Steemit platform itself. But like I said, you have to have, remember, if you want to get on DTube, you got to have a Steemit account. Okay, you have to have a Steemit account. And I'm going to try to provide as many resources as possible below in the description to provide information as to how you get started. I'm going to try to include as much information in this video and links below to help you understand how the currency works, how the platform works. So there's going to be a bunch of additional information there. Okay, so now how does the cryptocurrency work on Steem? How do you get paid? Okay, so this is really confusing. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrencies, like I said, now's a good time to learn. I'm going to give you a basic, quick overview of how the platform works, how it pays its users, how they earn money, and so forth. Okay, so the platform uses three basic currencies, digital currencies, okay? You have Steem Power, you have Steem Dollars, and then you have Steem. Okay, so what is Steem Power? Steem Power basically gives you a vesting stake in the Steemit platform and the DTube platform itself. Okay, it is an internal currency, and it's like the stock market. It's basically stock in the Steem platform. Okay, and being the bulk of new digital currency created on this platform is paid out to stakeholders, Steem Power is something you really want. Okay, it can also be converted to other digital currencies. It can be cashed out. There is ways to do this. We're not going to get into that in this video. So the other two are Steem. The other two types of currencies are Steem dollars and Steem itself. Steem, and we'll get that. What Steem itself actually is, that's the full cryptocurrency. We'll get to that in just a second. Steem dollars is a price-stable digital currency that is specific to the Steemit and DTube platforms themselves. Okay, so Steem dollars can be converted to other cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and the Steem currency itself, as well as cold hard cash. Yes, you can convert this into it. It can be traded on the cryptocurrency exchanges and so forth. You can exchange it. Now, here's the thing. You have to convert Steem dollars to Steem. Steem is a real publicly traded cryptocurrency, unlike Steem dollars. And it is not platform specific, okay? It's just like Bitcoin. It's traded on the open market. And it has real world monetary value, okay? So here's the thing. I really do like the concept of DTube. But like I said, there's problems. Like right here, this is the screen that showed as this. You see all these gray lines? This is the encoding process. You can see the first part of encoding, the line is green, adding source to IPFS to the blockchain. And if this part often fails, this is a problem. This often doesn't work. Now let's take a look at this. Look at the error. In this video, it says a network error caused the media download to fail part way. At times it's unable to when people when the videos are streaming back to users, something will go wrong on the network, and this is what you get: a video that locks up. And like I said, in some cases, a video that will not play. This is a huge problem, okay? There's a lot of issues. And then you have the issues with the goofy, funny URLs that the platform uses that don't play nice with a lot of social platforms. The links do work for these videos and for blog posts on Steemit and DTube. The links do work on platforms like Twitter. They do not work on Google+. You cannot embed a link and it will not pull up the picture. The only alternative that you have is to cut and paste the link into your post on Facebook or Google+, and then upload an image. Upload the image that you want to include and let people know to click this link. And the link may not work. They're going to actually have to copy and paste the link in some cases and then put it in their browser, paste it in their browser in order to redirect. So that's a really big problem. Like in the case of us, the bulk of our audience, most of our brands are on Google Plus with 500,000 members and community members and followers. Well, how do we promote our content on DTube to audiences outside of the DTube platform and outside of the Steemit platform if we can't, even the links don't work? It's the same thing with Facebook. Facebook just cannot make use, the links don't work. So that's a really big problem. And then, like I said, you're uploading videos and they won't encode right. The thing is, you don't even know if the video's even been encoded right until you actually submit it. It's a real pain. It's just a real pain. And you can see here is my profile on Google+, and here is the link for one of the first two videos I did on my channel on DTube, and you can see it just links back to the root domain. And there's no image here. Obviously, this is not going to work to promote videos. Nobody's going to click on this on a blank post, and this isn't going to take anybody to your channel. It's going to take them to the root domain, which is DTube itself. So, like I said, the best thing you could do is you could also try using a URL shortener like Google. Google does provide a URL shortener that you can use. And that will not work in the post either, but you can use that as a redirect. You can put the link in there, click this link to go check out our latest video, and then upload an image. You could do this both on Google+, Facebook, and other platforms that the DTube links will not work with. So that's something they're going to have to sort out. They want to make this work. Now, here's the thing. People make money there. People have gotten rich off of Steemit and DTube. Yes, there's millionaires. In fact, the platform I think has paid out the equivalent of 30 million US dollars since they got started. So, in the market cap is probably in the several hundred million range. There are some people that are making $500-600 a post. Now, you're not going to make that on this platform, and that's why we're going to have to find ways as creators to promote our content to our audiences out in other platforms like Twitter, Tumblr, maybe even YouTube, Google+, etc., Facebook. You're going to need to promote your content. And the more people that like your content, the more likes you get and engagement you get, the more value that your content adds to the DTube and the Steemit platforms, and the more it's worth, the more you'll get paid. So it's really an interesting thing. This is it's still a fairly new concept. Now, registration, like I said, is a problem. One of our moderators and our social media managers for Gamers Bay, Michael Haney, he recently registered an account. He said it's been a couple days. He has not heard a response yet. So I think right now there's a lot of people trying to register. And here's part of the problem. Because there's a potential to make money on the platform, there's also potential for abuse. And that's slowing down the registration approval process for the DTube platform. Do I recommend this platform, and do I recommend you checking it out? Yeah, I do. Actually, despite all the issues that I've noted, like with URLs, like I said, there is ways around that. Use a Google URL shortener or another URL shortener. Go ahead and upload a video in your post if you're posting in a community on Google Plus or from your profile or wherever, and try that. Same thing with Facebook. You can still upload an image file and have a link. And if the link, the actual link for the video on DTube doesn't work, like I said, URL shortener. Do I recommend this? Yeah, I do. I think it's worth giving it a try. I don't expect anything from it. I don't know if it's going to work or not. There are people making money there. If they cannot sort out the problems that they have in their platform, it's going to fail. And the cryptocurrency that drives it, the Steem dollars and so forth, and the Steem currency are probably going to plummet. A lot of the value of the Steem currency itself is based on this platform, on the Steemit and DTube platforms. So if the platforms fail, the currency is probably going to fall. Now, like I said, the value in the Steem currency itself, it really is from work being done. Unlike fiat currency, where fiat currency is created through loans. Okay, banks create money out of thin air. They create money by giving you a loan. They give you a loan. As soon as you sign for the loan, there's a certain amount of interest tied to that loan. Now they've made money. Okay, well there's no interest tied to this cryptocurrency. Okay, it has value based on work being done, like mining for gold, etc. Okay, there's real work being done that gives it real world value as a cryptocurrency. And so, yeah, I definitely do recommend checking this out. Unfortunately, like I said, there are some issues with it. The first video I uploaded, I didn't have any problems with. I got to the second video I uploaded, which was earlier this morning, and it failed, and I was pissed. And it ended up taking me 2 hours to get it right. I had people clicking on a video that was not going to play. By the way, you cannot delete videos directly off your channel on DTube. You have to go to the blog post on Steemit, and you have to delete. The actual blog post itself, and then it takes about 4 or 5 minutes for it to get deleted off of DTube. So, like I said, that's a huge headache. That's a big problem. Anyways, I'm really interested in what you guys have to say. Again, if you like this video, please do consider liking and subscribing. We do plan on trying to salvage what we built with Google, both on Google Plus and on the YouTube platform. We do like YouTube, we just don't like the way that Google's treating its creators, but we're going to try to salvage what we have. We have till, I believe, February the 20th to get to 1,000 subs. We have a little under 500 right now. I think we gained about 40 or 50 the last few days, so I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope the best for everybody. Definitely do check out DTube. I think it is worth putting a little bit of time into, and if anything, it will give us a new perspective on the idea that there are alternatives to YouTube out there. We just have to discover what they are, how they work, and how we can make them work for us. Many thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.